Mm. Hello, Slate. Bye-bye, Slate. Last time, we met probably the most important character in the entire game, being this prisoner individual, who appears to have set all of the events in motion. If he didn't come out of the virtual world to trigger the signal, the Nomai would have never found this place. Hello. There's more to explore here. Is there more to explore anywhere else? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the Stranger for the time being and look at any loose ends, like that Shrouded Woodlands information I've yet to find. And then I'm going to go back into the solar system and try and fill in the ship log before moving on with what we left with, which is doing the whole going to the Ash Twin project, get the warp core, going to the Nomai vessel, etc., etc. I do have... No, I legitimately forgot about the ghost matter. I'm surprised that didn't kill me. What was I saying? I do have a question. One I'm sure I'll answer myself, but I'm going to pose it out there anyway. Do I need to free the prisoner in the final loop? Because one would assume, by the nature of this game, that if I do whatever I do for the final part of this game, I should do everything in the final loop so it's all done, and that's like a 100% completion thing. Do I need to do everything to free the prisoner and then do all of the warp core, Ash Twin project, Nomai vessel nonsense? And if I do, how do I do it? Because the only way I managed to free the prisoner in the first place was to kill myself on the fire, which means I can't come out of the virtual world. The reason I had to kill myself was to get past the alarms to get to one of the locks. So if I can get past the alarm lock without dying, maybe, but that would require the code, right? There was a code on one of the spinny pillars, but they're all burnt away. So is there a way to get the codes even though all of that information was destroyed by the goobs of this area? I like that name, I'm going to call them goobs from now on. Because I don't actually know... I keep calling them owl people, they're like a mix between owls and deers. And I can't read their writing, so... Hi. Guess who's back? Would this be the prisoner? I can't come here because the cave is... Damn it. I'm an idiot. Right. The door. Ah, feck. Whoops. Okay. Oh! I killed myself in the rapids to restart everything. Hello, Slate. Bye-bye, Slate. Right. Did I ever go over here? I feel like I've been this way, but if I haven't, that's a big oversight. I haven't been this way, have I? Oh, fuck. Okay, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. And through here. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, so there's something over here that I have completely missed. Where am I going? I do not know. It wants me to drop down. Why? Why does it want me to drop down? Stop making noise. You gonna turn off lights? Oh. Hi. That sounds interesting. Do I have to go there before the water takes us? Do I have to go there before these... Is that a thing I have to do? Okay, we're here. Right. That's interesting. So... I mean, you obviously are coming from somewhere, so there's that cabin on the water that I could have a look at. If I just keep this shut, we'll be fine, right? Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I just stay behind you, right? If I don't put the light on. Oh, make sure you don't shine on me. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I hate this. Okay. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Are they singing? Are they singing? Hello. Nice to meet you all. Lovely to see you. Hi. Hi. No, no, no!
Well, that was a stupid mistake, wasn't it?
Why did I think that was a thing to do? Why follow them into the house where they're singing? That's a good idea. Holy fuck, my legs are jelly now. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so I'm going into the tower, getting on the raft. I'm going to let this break everything, and then I'm going to go back into the woodlands and go to where they were coming from. Hopefully that's something. That was a stupid decision. That was 100% a stupid thing to do. You know, as awful as this experience has been, I'm only kidding. I'm gonna be sad once I leave this place for the last time. This has been very fun. Okay, so what if... Wink. Ah. So there are buildings over here. What do I need my lantern for them? I see triangle chests. There's definitely something here, right? This looks like a thing. Okay, that looks like a thing. Okay. Let's go and get me a lantern. Or maybe I should look at the big house in this zone. That looks like a thing as well, actually. Okay, there's a dock of some kind. Oh. Alright. I'm going to assume everyone in the area is now gone. And it's not going to be the case that like there's a goob from a second area that's moved here, and therefore he hasn't evaporated. There is definitely a door there. I can't extinguish the big light. The door leads to the balcony on the other side, doesn't it? Yeah. There's no way of getting there. If there is something in this region I should be seeing, there's more to learn here. I don't know at this point what that is. Definitely can't do anything here, right? There's lights on the outside. Unless I can turn those lights off as I go past in the raft? Oh, fuck, that made me jump. Okay, yep, we're here. Okay. Not really much to do at this point then, is there? I'll quickly go back to the diving bell, I might have time for that. Go! Move out of the way, debris. War. Right. Oh! So there would be nothing doing here, would there? Yeah. The locks are back on. The locks are back on. How would I get the locks open and then come to the real world sarcophagus? That ought to be a thing, right? Hmm. Kaboom. Hi, Slate. Bye, Slate. Oh. View entries. I heard music coming from a candlelit building across the water. Ah. Okay, so that was that. That was that then. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So that's everything, right? There's no orange markers. Everything's filled in. Okay. Alright then. So now we got all this stuff. Apparently there's something in the Zero-G cave. There's more in the village. Why there's more in the village? Well, it doesn't say there's more in the village, does it? It's just not filled in green for some reason. I don't know what the different colours mean. Because when there's something more to find, it's got this. Why is it not? It's not like I haven't discovered it. Well, I suppose I haven't been in there inside a loop, have I? Ooh. I wonder if it's plausible if a planet's core would be zero gravity. Because if gravity is done by mass, and you're in a planet's core, the mass isn't beneath your feet, is it? It's all around you. Hi. Nice you drop down. I'm getting some zero-G in time. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt, not much is happening down here lately, let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside the village. Crater Elithe. That's new and different. Oh hey, how about that? Yep, they were on Firewatch with the old scout launcher, saw the smoke, and they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for it, blah blah blah, okay. Zero-G cave. I'm looking for things in the Zero-G cave. How about over here? The big old crane. Here's a floating nail. It is Zero-G cave, isn't it? What are the Harthians mining this stuff for? Like, the gnome mined it to build the Ash Twin Project shell, right? Have I encountered what the Harthians want to use it for? Is it just pretty sparkle rock and they're like, ooh yay, let's mine some because it's pretty? If that is the answer, then it's a fine answer. I just don't know what the answer is. Is there anything in this bit? Not particularly. I see absolutely nothing. Am I taller than I should be? Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you itching to get off this rock, so get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, avoid getting yourself killed now that you've put so much time into traveling. Training. Got it? Thank you. Look after Porphy. Yeah. I don't understand why it would be grey. If I knew why it was grey, that would make things easier filling in the blanks. Where's more to discover? Hello? The 6th location. That's the last thing to do, right? There's more to find at the White Hole station. Every my warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. The tower, you must be standing on a warp platform, blah blah blah. There's more to explore here. Well, I haven't flown to the White Hole station from everywhere else. You see, this is filled in, this is colourful, but there's more to discover. That's what I don't get. These aren't filled in at all. Okay. Let's go to the White Hole station. There's more to find at the White Hole station. So here I am at the White Hole station. Yes. Welcome to the White Hole station. Warp tower specifically. Get off the thing. I read all this. That's a gravity crystal. I haven't been to like the gravity crystal workshop, have I? That's another thing. Okay, so this is now rotating. I don't think that means very much though to me. Did I just turn it off? Keep my hands away from the ball. Yeah, there's... This is the Ember Twin. This is an Ember Twin plaque. What? Oh, it says zero G cave. That's still locked on. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, okay, so I need a... Can I put this down, please? Can I put it? I need an ember twin... Oh, can I not put things down inside the ship? Okay, that makes a bit of logical sense as to why I couldn't put things down before. Right, so I want... where's a good place to put this? Whee! Getting good at that. Is the gravity cannon still here? I know there's... Yeah. I don't know why I say anything. Okay, I need... I need a black wall to put the thing on. Where's... I don't remember where good black walls are. Well... This is fine. This is fine. So this connects Ember Twin with... There's no text here. Right. So either this slate has no information text, or the fact that it's paired with Hollow's lantern wow, everything's crooked. That's interesting. The fact that it's paired with Hollow's lantern means that there is no text between those two planets. Okay. Ooh. So there's probably text. Where could this be connected to? Ooh. Where could I connect this to? Giant's Deep? I'm not sure why it'd be connected to Giant's Deep. Where was the... I know there's a little settlement here that I haven't been to yet. Ah. Hello? I put it down on the floor. And the floor swallowed me plank. Okay, fine. Hello. Cavity crystal. Oh, looks like there's an entrance there. Read. The journey from the South Pole has been, I'm going with harrowing because of the all of the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see, I poked around a little. There's some sort of old nomad path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path where it leads. So there's a path going down. And the question is, how do I get inside? Ah. More gravity crystals. Okay. Ah. This looks somewhat familiar. Ah, I'm back here, okay. That makes sense. And up and away! Ooh. Kaboom. Hello, Slate. Goodbye, Slate. Going up the elevator. Sure. Moon. No moon. So, a thought occurs to me. These options here, maybe what I've yet to discover is alternate dialogue choices. Because there are some people I talk to who I talk to them once with a selection choice and then I can't repeat the conversation. So if I choose different options than I had before, maybe I learn something new. The sun is going to go supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more of Hornfell's domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. Indeed. Also, I'm aware that the different travellers is also grayed out. Their locations like Chert's Camp and Rhinebeck's Camp and stuff. I plan to do those people last because they might have dialogue options that unlock based on what I discovered. So it's probably more sensible to leave those till I've looked at everything. Hey, it's you! Going to space. I hear you and Sleep beefed up an old ship. Can I see it? Yes, I need recalibrating. We recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. We want to give a test drive. Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Everything starts a fire these days, apparently. Try to land on one of the geyser pools and show me what you got. Wait, really? Okay. I can't leave without resetting it. What a landing, I guess. That's why Slate lets you fly the real thing, huh? Why, thank you. Whee! Hello, tough. Give me the dirt. I'm getting some 0G in time. Time in. Not in time. So you're going down there, huh? The cave? Wait, no, it's fine, that's great, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to drift around down there for a while. I'm just going to float upside down and whatnot. Just, you know, ricochet off the walls, spin around a lot, that kind of thing. You... Don't throw up. You... Don't throw up. You... Don't throw up. You're the worst. I know. If talking to these people don't net me any new information from a chip log, then what I'll do is I'll just keep talking to these people off camera. See if I can go through all of the different bits of information. If anything new comes up, I'll put in the recording, but... Otherwise, I'll just do this between supernova deaths. That's where to find you. Hi. That's right, I opened. A new language? Yes, absolutely, stars above. You bet I can. Just give me, let's call it 100 samples of the form of epigraphical codex and 6 months, and I should have the vague gist of the sorts of graphemes of this new language is working with. Gosh, I can't wait to get started. You want 6 months? How about 6 minutes? Weird. Wasn't there a... what? Hello? Pretty sure there was a guy here, right? I've definitely talked to someone here before. What the heck? What was their name? Some rock, I imagine. That's weird. I'm sure there was a guy there. I'm confused. Fuck! I forgot about that. He just walked onto the lift like there was no problem. I was like, why is the lift different? It's not wooden, it's the ground. Oh, wait. Sure. Hello, Slate. Bye-bye, Slate. There's more of the lunar lookout as well. Which is interesting because it's just a pier in a crater. Okay. So something else I've been thinking about is the White Hole Station. There's that plaque. I've been unsure where the plaque goes, but what I may have to do is actually go through the warp pad, wherever the White Hole Station is. You know what I can do is I can just go through here, can't I? Into the black hole! Okay. Right. So we'll go into here and get the plaque. Oh, it's wow. You just have to get in there. That's what you have to do. Okay. I apologise for the static in the audio. There's a bit of lag happening recently. I'm not quite sure how to fix it. need the... I need this. I step onto here. We shall wait. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I think there's a wall over here somewhere. There. Pi, Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. I feel like I read this, but, you know. As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can I know Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke. As Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she is kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. Pi, an update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Okay, at the Whitehall Station. Poke, I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same. The result is the same every time someone warps. Raimi, the interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time such as to a small degree? Poke, I don't disagree. It would... Wait, where's this coming from? Implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Raimi, yes, I hope so too. Okay, so that should be that, right? Can I just go back into here and
Why is Brittle Hollow always so laggy?
Swing. It's interesting that the return is always fine. Whitehall Station is filled in. Okay. Wow, at least I'm making some progress, right? Lunar Lookout. I would like to know what happens if I fly into this. Absolutely nothing. So, the Lunar Lookout. There's more to find here, apparently. This is telling me about the signal scope nonsense. I remember that much. Because it's telling me about the signal scope for Felspar. There's nothing... nothing new there. In the crater. There's nothing in the crater. Esker. Wow. I don't think there's anything... Gosh, what am I even looking for? The Lunar Lookout. Platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Eka uses their signal scope here to keep track of other travelers. Okay. Can I ask you about the Lunar Lookout? Will that fill in the Lunar Lookout? Hey, it's you! Ground control beam launching. Nothing. Bum, 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 bum. Nothing here, is there? Shapes, rooty bugger all. Can I get past the chair? Ah, my hair. That jumbo thing appears to... Okay. Why could I wait, what? Could I always just pick up tubs of marshmallows? Or I can only pick up the bloated one. Hello, I have a bloated tub of marshmallows. But why? This seems like a bad idea. Ow. Hi. Are you feeling okay? I ate a marshmallow and your head swelled. I seem fine. I came here looking for information on this Lunar Lookout, and I ended up going big head mode. I'm going to restart the loop. And suffocate into space. Right. Okay, what else next? Because I have spent a great deal of time thinking about these different places whilst I was in the Stranger doing all of that quest. One thing that occurred to me pretty early on while I was doing it was when I was getting chased by the tidal wave in the raft, trying to hold a lantern for whatever reason. Over here on the Ash Twin. Can I move forward, please? There's a warp tower that has a lot of cacti in it. And every time I went to that location, I've constantly been trying to enter that cactus zone by flying through it. And I'm curious if I could get in there as the sand is rising, falling. Can I get in here? Come on, if only there was a crouch button. Come on, yes. Okay, yes, go. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Ow. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to open this door, just in case. So there's a warp pad here. I don't know where this goes to. We got one... Maybe this goes to the sun station? I think I know where the others go to. And I still haven't found the warp pad to the sun station, although I don't know where the warp pad in the sun station is. No? Oh. Hello? Oh, this might be the sun station. What? $281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. 6 minutes, 43 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. 2,800... Wow, I can read. 281,042 years ago. No commands received for 10 minutes. That's how long ago the Nomai died. That was 200... was a 250,000 years ago. Oh my god. But that means the people of the Stranger have been in the virtual reality world for at least that long as well. The prisoner's been in the sarcophagus for 250,000 years. No wonder he walked into the water. Good grief. Okay, so where's this go then? Oh wait. Read! Warning! Opens emergency door. Okay. Emergency door to what? There is no way. There is no way. This is the easy route? Well... can't hurt a try, right? And go! Oh, maybe. Oh, it is the easy route. Okay. I have no idea if I need to be here for anything. I should have looked at my ship log to see if I was missing any sun station pieces. That's the Ash Twin. Hello. your idea, right? Okay. How long before this goes? Expanding star, 1 minute 54 seconds. Shall we watch the end of the world? Oh, okay, okay. Run like hell because you always need to. Laugh at everything because it's always funny.